Having failed to convince the American public that the economy is a disaster, because it's not a disaster, Republicans have instead been focusing on the border where supposedly Joe Biden has opened the floodgates wide open, is welcoming in supposed residents of mental institutions, criminals, terrorists from the Middle East. It's just come on in and do whatever you want. Of course, none of that is true either. But if Republicans really believe that that was the most urgent problem that needed fixing, they would welcome the opportunity to work with Joe Biden to fix the problems at the border. And yet they are now against Joe Biden's plan to fix it. Joe Biden has said, brilliantly calling their bluff, I'll shut down the border, however you define it, if you guys come to the table and work with me on this deal. And Republicans are saying no, because this is actually what they stand for. They don't stand for any kind of principle with regard to the border. They stand for what can we do to help ourselves and make Democrats look bad. Republicans who screamed about a crisis on the border now oppose a plan to fix it. What a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. And it's actually not surprising at all. For months, HuffPost writes, Republicans have shouted from the rooftops about a migrant crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border and how President Joe Biden needs to act to address it, insisting the flow of migrants is an urgent national security threat. Now, many on the right are urging their party to reject the very same things they said were needed to fix the problem, including tougher enforcement measures and a proposal to automatically shut down border crossings when it is overwhelmed. Instead, they appear set on impeaching the top cabinet official in charge of the border, even though there is no evidence of a crime. That is absolutely and completely correct. These are not people with the best interests of the country in mind. The essence of the modern Republican Party is everything we are seeing in terms of their rhetoric on the economy and the border. The economy is terrible, or it will be terrible. If Joe Biden gets elected, we will have a 1929 style depression in the stock market. Didn't happen. Stock market every week hitting a record high. Unemployment, sustained lows for periods we've never seen before. GDP growth, healthy. Wage growth, healthy. Inflation down to 2.7%. All right, fine. The economy is only good because of the expectation that Trump is going to win. And anyway, the real problem, the real failure, the real area where Joe Biden has failed us is the border. Okay, let's fix it. No, we're not going to do that either. Wait a second. Maybe you don't actually care. Maybe you only are concerned with scoring political wins or denying wins to your political enemies. And this has been the story with immigration for a long time. We recently spoke about this on the bonus show.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money.
Yeah.
Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree, for example, on DACA. If you were brought to the United States undocumented at age 11 by your parents, and you've been here 20 years, you should have some permanent status. Is it citizenship or is it permanent residency? Well, it can be debated, but most elected officials agree on that. Whenever it is Democrats in the Oval Office, Republicans are unwilling to actually do anything about that because it would be seen as a win for Democrats. Whenever Republicans are in the Oval Office, they are unwilling to actually do anything about that because they want to keep it as an issue for the future to continue to negotiate about and to continue to talk about and to continue to claim, hey, we need to do something here. This isn't working. That's not working. Moving the goalposts and of course, ignoring their own stated principles for self-aggrandizement and the perceived assistance it will provide to their future reelections. Will it work? Will it get them reelected in 2024? I genuinely have no idea. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But the idea that these are serious people who actually want to deal with the problem they see with regard to immigration, they're proving every single day they don't actually care. It's just political games. You've heard me talk before about the show's financial accounts being hacked. It is a horrible experience. It can happen to anyone. Look at the stats, and our sponsor, Aura, gives you peace of mind. Aura is the all-in-one solution to keep your accounts safe. Aura scans the dark web for your personal info, emails, passwords, social security numbers, and alerts you if anything is found and helps you fix the problem fast. You also get alerts about suspicious credit inquiries. Aura protects all of your devices from malware with state-of-the-art antivirus, and Aura helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices with really easy-to-use parental controls. You can try Aura for free for 2 weeks at aura.com/Pacman. Your usernames and passwords could already be floating around. It takes just seconds to find out using Aura's free trial, so you can change your passwords if you need to. The link is down below.